Hey Scorpio, welcome to your love and romance reading for January 2022. Can you believe it? I can't. I am setting the intention for January, but you might stumble upon this video outside of that time. That's fine. You're going to find it whenever you're meant to find it. Take the messages that resonate, leave the ones that don't. This is a general reading for the Scorpio collective. I'm setting the intention here for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to see what messages are coming up for the Scorpio collective for love and romance, January 2022. I feel like we need one more shuffle. All right, now we're going to get right on into it, my dears. First card coming up for Scorpio is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands can come in with a couple of different energies and a couple of different meanings, okay? Knight of Wands can be very much an outdoor cat kind of person. What do I mean by this? We've all had situations with people that kind of come in and out of our life, right? They're here today, they're gone tomorrow. We might be like, well, what do they want to do? What are they looking for? They keep coming back. Maybe they love me. Maybe this is a twin flame situation. And so when this type of energy shows up as the Knight of Wands, this is, for me in my reading, Spirit's way of letting me know this person is like an outdoor cat. They cannot stay in one place. If you take an outdoor cat and you try to make it an indoor cat, it's going to wreck your home. It's going to destroy everything. This is someone who's going to come sauntering in when they want, they're hungry, they're cold, they're tired, they want to have a full belly, they want to be loved up on, they want to have a nice little safe, warm place to be for a little bit. And once all of their needs are met and once they're nice and full, they're going to go, off into the neighborhood for the next adventure until next time. And they'll keep coming in and out for however long you allow it. Now, before I said anything or before I finished pulling the cards, I did get the feeling or the sense of like having been ghosted, or maybe somebody was ghosted recently. And I feel that this person may be resurfacing in January with some elaborate, insane, crazy story about why they ghosted. And I feel like this is something, like this is a new situation. This isn't somebody that you've been going back and forth. Maybe you were getting to know somebody, things were going really well, and they disappeared. And you're like, okay, fine, you know what? They want to ghost me, fine. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to complain about it. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Let it go. I'm going to move on with my life. But then this person is resurfacing with a really elaborate story. And you're like, oh my gosh, okay. Well, that kind of makes sense because things were going really well. And I really wasn't thinking this person was going to ghost me. It did come out of nowhere. So, okay, all right, they have a good excuse. They have a good reason. But Spirit is saying, no, this is an outdoor cat. They will do it again. Right? Because a lot of you Scorpios have already had that kind of situation with someone in the past to where if they showed up now, you would not even answer. You would just be like, I don't hear anybody. What is that? Is that the wind making noise? I don't know. I don't think anybody's talking to me. I can't hear anybody, right? Like you might already be completely and totally cutting off anybody who's come in and out in the past. But I feel in this instance, for some of you, this is very new. And it has the potential of going into that cycle. So Spirit is telling you, any kind of excuse anybody is coming at you with, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Because you're gonna see really quick that, oh, okay, well, they gave me that reason, and I believed them, and I let them back in, and now they're disappearing again. Okay, all right, I got it here. I know what's up. So Spirit is saying, just save your time. Just save your time. Don't respond. Don't believe it. Don't, because we all have things that happen in our life, but we don't have to ghost somebody over it. We don't have to do that, right? We can all be adults. We can say, I'm going through some stuff, I'll get back at you. There's been some emergencies, there's been some things coming up. Things are complicated right now, I'm so sorry, I'll reach out again. We don't have to ghost somebody. So just be aware of that. Be aware of somebody that's coming at you with an elaborate situation or an elaborate story. I do feel for some of you Scorpios, you're dealing with a situation with an existing person, existing relationship, where you're feeling as though you are being pressured or pushed to make a commitment or make a decision, and you're being presented with an ultimatum. You're being given an ultimatum. And you're not accepting it. You're not taking it. I feel like some of you are in a situation where you're being made to choose between your current life and this relationship. So they might be telling you that, okay, I want to be with you, but I don't like what you do for a living. You got to stop doing it. Or you got to change careers or change jobs. Or I want to be with you, but I feel like I need you to like hurry up and have kids right away, or whatever it might be. They might be like coming to you with this ultimatum, like, in order to be with me, you have to do this or you have to do that. And you're not appreciating that ultimatum very much. You're like, well, then I don't think we can be together. Some of you have a relationship that's coming to an end because you're dealing with someone who's really kind of pushing it. You're dealing with somebody who's pushing it or giving you ultimatums. And you're not about it. You don't want it. You're not dealing with it. I also feel, Scorpio, that a lot of you that are getting back out there again in terms of love or relationship, it's as if you're in this speed dating. Like you have this short fuse. You don't have patience. You see something you don't like, you're like, okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, nope. Red flag. Don't like that. Nope. Like, I just kind of feel like a lot of you, like, you're moving quickly. You're moving quickly. You're like, okay, 30 seconds. I've got this person pegged. I've got them figured out. I see right through them. Nope. Know how this is going to end. The next one. And you might have people telling you, Scorpio, slow down. Give this person a chance. But I think the reason why some of you are behaving this way is your intuition is really on point. Your ability to read people is really on point. You don't need to go through a long process. It's like you're seeing enough. You're seeing what you needed to see to understand the energy of the person, to understand their character. It's like you can figure out in those couple of minutes what might take somebody else weeks or months. So I don't feel it's that you're not giving people a chance. I just feel that you have this laser beam focus. You have this ability to see through people or to understand character quickly. You're very intuitive right now. So you have to trust your gut. People might be telling you, oh no, give it a chance, give it a chance. Trust your gut. Your gut will not steer you wrong. The next card coming up here for Scorpio is the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles can indicate, as I said, some of you have been ghosted. Some of you have been shut out. And this person's going to come back and try to do it again? No. Some of you are shutting out the person who shut you out. Or somebody's giving you an ultimatum, as I said, and you're like, okay, bye, have a nice life. All the best to you. I do feel like you're at crossroads with people and with situations. And some of you might feel very much like you are going out there on your own with this Five of Pentacles. But the other hand of the Five of Pentacles is that along that way, being in that unknown, being in that unexpected, we find soul family along the way. We find people who are on the same path, who are going through the same things, who can be very supportive. And so there's this sense and this feeling that though it's an uncertain time, we're finding true blue friends. We're finding people that we can connect with, people that, we get them and they get us. So Five of Pentacles is like you're done with being shut out And maybe it's been a long time since you've shut somebody out or shut people out, but you're really, really, really limiting access to yourself right now. Right? Not everybody who wants you gets to have you. You're really limiting access to yourself right now. I also feel like some of you might be doing something where you're shutting people out for a while, and if you're a parent, you're making that relationship your main focus or your priority for a little bit. Like you're strengthening your relationship with your kid or with your children, or you might be adopting an animal or getting a pet or rescuing a pet and spending time with that pet. And in this process, it's like there's this healing of the heart chakra, the opening up of the heart chakra, realizing what you want, realizing more what you're looking for, realizing what kind of person that you're going to need to really kind of come and fit into your life. And you're looking at love in terms of like, what do I need for my life? Not to complete my life, but to complicate my life, or what is going to fit in here. You're looking in terms of the practical and the everyday. Those of you who have a child or children, and you're a single parent, you may be talking to them or getting a better idea from them how they feel about, being in a single parent home, and if they were to have another parent, what do they think that other parent should do, or what they would like this parent to be like. I feel like you're kind of taking some time and reevaluating who you want in your space, who you want in your shared experience, what kind of person you need for your lifestyle. Because you're tired of the riffraff. You're tired of the nonsense. You're tired of people coming in and telling you, you need to be this way, you need to be that way. You're like, no. I just need somebody who's going to fit in with where I'm at and where I'm headed. And so I feel like you're kind of re-examining your life, your circumstances, your situation, to get a better idea of the kind of person that you need. The next card that's coming up here for Scorpio is the World. And the World is a major arcana card. So some of you have heard me say in my readings that when the major arcana cards come up, this is a significant new chapter. This is a significant new time in your life where you're dealing with something directly connected to what you came here to experience, what you came here to master, what you came here to learn. And when I have major arcana cards come up between two people, especially in a love reading, it tells me that there's a past life connection, that you guys have known each other before, and that you have an agreement and a contract that you were going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. And the World card has to do with the closing out of karmic cycles and karmic patterns. And it's a time to be seen, to be embraced, to be celebrated, to feel comfortable in your own skin, even a sense of travel, right? And it's a whole new life. It's the whole new upgrade kind of energy. And so I feel like a lot of you are coming across a soulmate who, like you, has overcome a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles. They may want to travel with you. They may be very much a free spirit. I do feel that this is someone who is going to absolutely worship every single centimeter, every single little tiny, speck of you. I feel that this is someone that just cannot get enough of you. And you're feeling the same way about them. And I feel a lot of this is because you're drawn on a soul level. The physical attraction that you guys are feeling for each other is really a manifestation or a way that the soul attraction is like calling or pulling at the two of you. And I feel like this is someone who is giving you a lot of freedom, who's proud of you and the things that you've overcome, the things that you have achieved. I feel this is also someone who's very protective of you. They're very protective of you. They feel like you're kind of gambling a little bit too much, in the sense of like you have people around you that they feel like maybe are very toxic or very unstable. And you're like, oh, but that's just my family member, or that's just my friend, and they've always been that way. And this person is like, nope, I don't trust this person. I don't trust this person's tendencies. And so I feel like they might be trying to kind of help you distance yourself from certain people that they're concerned maybe are not very safe for you. I don't feel like they're trying to alienate you from your friends or family or isolate you or anything like that. I just feel there's some specific people that they feel like you think you know what they're like, but you're just kind of turning a blind eye to some major red flags here. And so they might be kind of wanting to come in and protect you from certain people that they don't feel is safe, right? They might be telling you. And I also feel, for whatever reason, Scorpio, for whatever reason, I feel like this is a person who themselves, they're coming out of a cycle or a pattern where they've had many relationships with people who have had very severe addictions and self-destructive behaviors. This is somebody who maybe, like you, probably has very strong spiritual gifts and healing abilities. So as a healer, even if they're not working as a healer in their work or their spirituality, they've been attracted to people who are hurting people have been very attracted to them. And so they've had a cycle or a pattern of being in relationships with people that have been in very severe addictions and self-destructive behaviors. And so they might even be telling you that, I'm telling you, this person, they're getting mixed up with some bad stuff, or they're behaving like they're under the influence of a substance, and you don't know how that substance is going to affect that person. You don't know what it's going to bring out of them. I just kind of feel like this is someone who in this way is also coming in to protect you or keep you safe from a danger that you might be a little bit blind to right now. Obviously, this is a general reading. This isn't going to be the circumstance for every single one of you, but I do feel it is for some of you, right? And this person knows what they're talking about. They've seen it before, they've experienced it in their own life, and they're just trying to kind of look out for you and keep you safe. The next card coming up here, Speak of the Devil, is the Devil, right? And this is addictions, deceptions. It can be jealousy, it can be karmic cycles or patterns. It can be a Capricorn energy. We do know that the Devil card is representative of Capricorn, okay? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you. If you have a Capricorn placement, you might be meeting this person or having big significant changes in those areas of your life or in those houses. That's opening the door to love. I do feel overall, though, the Devil energy is, it's funny because we have the world and we have the earth here with the Devil. So I do feel that this is somebody who is very connected to the earth. Even if they're not an earth sign, they might be somebody who really loves nature and really loves life and really has a lust for life, a passion for life. And so this is someone who's gonna want to like have good food and the physical intimacy and that lusty energy. I feel like this is somebody who's very much about the physical world, even though they may have certain spiritual gifts or abilities of healing, they're very much focused on the physical, experiencing the physical. I feel some of you might even do something with this person in the future in terms of acquiring land and living off the land, harvesting the land. You might even do things in terms of like growing herbs and plants and things that can be like used for holistic medicine. Okay, I just feel this is a very earthy person, a little mischievous, but I think you like that, Scorpio. Okay, I think you like that. And this is a very lusty energy. I feel that this is a very lusty energy. It almost feels to me, with these cards coming in together, that some of you are like running off with this person. Or you're feeling like this person is giving you an escape from the everyday. There may be like going off into the woods together, or like getting a cabin together. This could be somebody who has a cabin in the woods or something. But I feel a lot of time in nature, a lot of time in, the physical realm, physical experience. Somebody who might be a little mischievous, as I said. Now, the next card that's coming up here is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is going to be here, commitment, a happy home, stability, success, abundance. It's a card that a lot of the times we see as marriage and wedding. And so sometimes the Four of Wands comes up for me in a reading when you're feeling discouraged, or you're feeling down, or you're not sure if you're meant to have love. Four of Wands is saying not only are you meant to have love, not only is love coming in for you, but there is also marriage. This is something that is leading to actual, legal, official marriage. Some of you might be invited to a gathering or a party or a wedding where you're meeting your future spouse, or significant soulmate here. But there's a sense of home, stability, community. I do feel that for a lot of you that you're going to find yourself with this soulmate, that you guys are, out of your old cycles together, and you're just kind of, coming together and having this powerful connection. I feel this person is a part of some kind of a community. Okay? And I'm not going dark here. I'm not saying that they're a part of like some swingers thing, or because sometimes I say this and somebody goes really dark in the comments and they get really upset and they're saying, how dare you suggest that? But that's not what I'm suggesting at all. I don't feel it's anything dark, right? I don't feel it's anything dark like something where they have like some really out there fetish or something, and they're trying to get you into that fetish community. Unless, Scorpio, you've been wanting that and you've been wanting to manifest something like that. To each their own. But I don't feel it's like a community that you're going to be uncomfortable about. This could be a community in terms of a group that practices a certain spirituality or a particular belief. This could be a group of people that has certain commitments to their home, their land, their city, their state, their it could be somebody who belongs to a community that they're very much about nature and living a natural life. But I feel there's some kind of sense of community that they're bringing you into, and that you're being very well received. Like, people here like you, they're happy to have you around. It's almost like you're getting access to this secret little world, or this secret little club, right? But you feel like you fit right in. Like, this is my crowd. These are my people. I totally feel at home here. So this is a significant connection, a significant soulmate connection that's coming in, as I said, with like this way of life that is speaking to your heart. But first you got to figure that out. Like, what is your way of life? What is your way of life, and what's going to fit in for you? And then this person is appearing. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign. Some weeks those might resonate for you more than your sun sign does. You may want to check out the weekly forecast where I talk about everything other than love and romance. You may want to check out the 2022 forecast, the 12-month forecast. Those are linked in the description. To schedule a private reading with me, you can schedule by going to calendly.com/amethystangelite. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you all a happy new year, my dears. Take care.